Today, I'm exposing that hidden mistake nearly every man is guilty of. She won't tell you it's happening, but once it is, your relationship is basically doomed and your respect is over. Listen carefully, as you could be doing it right now without even knowing. The number one mistake that kills a woman's respect. The number one mistake is being too available and constantly seeking her validation. Women are wired to respect a man who holds his own. If she can manipulate your time, emotions, and energy, she'll start to see you as weak. Many men think showing unrelenting devotion, replying immediately, dropping plans to accommodate her, will deepen the bond. In reality, it lowers their worth in her eyes. She doesn't want a man who exists solely for her beck and call. She wants someone on a mission, with ambitions bigger than the relationship. The moment she senses you need her more than she needs you, her respect evaporates. Don't expect her to announce she's losing respect. She'll just pull away, texting less, responding slower, or cancelling plans. If you respond by chasing her harder, sending more messages, demanding explanations, you reinforce that you're too available. She'll start testing you, whether by mentioning other guys or ignoring your texts for days. Each test is an opportunity to show you have boundaries or to prove you don't. When you fail, you become a man she can control, and women don't respect men they can control. The secret is to invest more energy into your own life than into constantly monitoring hers. Let her see you've got bigger priorities than replying instantly to every whim. That shift alone can make a dramatic difference. Respect is built on perceiving strength, not submission. Show that your world doesn't revolve solely around her approval. Remember, women don't lose respect overnight. It's a slow erosion that starts the moment you put her on a pedestal and continues until you finally stand up for yourself, or she walks. So, how to regain her respect? Regaining her respect starts with recognizing that respect cannot be demanded. It's commanded through your behavior. If you've been too available, you can reverse course by prioritizing your own life and adhering to clear boundaries. Instead of begging for attention, focus on building genuine value in yourself. Improve your finances, develop new skills, and engage in activities you're passionate about. Once she sees you're not desperate to please her, she'll take notice. Set firm limits on how you expect to be treated. If she's habitually late or cancels without reason, let her know, calmly but confidently, that it's unacceptable. The key is consistency. Don't reprimand her one day and then let it slide the next. Mixed signals tell her your standards are negotiable, undermining any progress you've made. Take control of your emotions. If she tries to push your buttons, remain composed. When you show you're not reactive to every shift in her mood, you signal emotional strength. Don't drown her in apologies or explanations if she's distant or moody. Simply carry on with your life. Your steadiness becomes magnetic, presenting you as a solid foundation rather than a pushover. Give her space to miss you. Don't message her constantly or rearrange your schedule at a moment's notice. Let her wonder what you're up to. This isn't about playing childish games, it's about cultivating balanced independence. Once you demonstrate you're comfortable with or without her, you'll see a profound shift in how she interacts with you and how much she respects you. Stop being overly emotional and needy. One of the biggest respect killers is emotional overdependence. It's natural to feel strongly when you care about someone, but letting those emotions control your actions hands over all your power. If she's cold or distant, desperate attempts to force closeness, long text messages, constant calls, or tearful pleas push her further away. Women are drawn to a man who can remain steady under pressure. If she picks a fight or starts an argument, don't feed the flames by matching her intensity. Stay composed, keep your points concise, and if needed, walk away until tempers cool. Showing self-control in these moments demonstrates you value your peace more than scoring points in a conflict. Neediness also shows up when you're always the one initiating contact or making plans just to keep her interested. Ironically, that approach can backfire because it signals you have no life outside of her. Instead, allow her to meet you halfway. If she doesn't, that already tells you something about her level of investment. Remember, her emotional ups and downs don't have to become yours. By refusing to ride every wave of her mood swings, you position yourself as a stable anchor in her life. That reliability is more compelling than any grand gesture. The less you react to her fleeting whims, the more she realizes she can't manipulate you. That's where genuine respect is born. The secret to gaining instant respect. One of the quickest ways to earn instant respect is through clear, assertive communication. Speak with conviction, whether you're setting plans or sharing your thoughts. Phrases like, "I guess we can," or "maybe we should," hint at hesitation. Instead, own your statements. "Let's go here on Saturday," or "I'd like to do this next weekend." Body language speaks louder than words. Stand straight, maintain eye contact, and keep your movements intentional. Fidgeting or slouching signals insecurity. A calm, steady posture conveys confidence without you needing to say a word. Never underestimate the power of being able to comfortably say no. If you're always saying yes to things you don't want, you undermine your own standards. Setting limits on what you will or won't accept shows self-respect. People, especially women, tend to respect those who value their time and energy enough to protect them. Above all, let her sense that you're willing to walk away if the treatment is poor. This doesn't mean storming out at the first conflict. It means calmly and firmly standing up for yourself without resorting to drama or ultimatums. The realization that you won't sacrifice your dignity to remain in her good graces sets you apart from the average guy. True respect takes root when she understands your self-worth isn't tied to her approval. Build a life that excites you. If you make her your entire world, she'll eventually feel smothered, and you'll lose her respect in the process. Nothing is more attractive than a man deeply engaged in his own life, driven by a purpose beyond chasing female attention. Focus on your goals, whether it's growing a business, advancing your career, or mastering a skill you've always wanted to learn. A fulfilling life isn't accidental. You have to build it. Surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. Nurture friendships that inspire you to grow. Dive into hobbies and activities that light you up, and never stop discovering new passions. The more you evolve, the more compelling you become. Women are magnetically drawn to ambition. It signals you have a future worth investing in. By channeling your energy into cultivating a solid foundation, financially, physically, and emotionally, you demonstrate that your relationship is just one part of a much larger life plan. She can respect that because she sees you're not settling. You're committed to perpetual growth, not merely coasting by. When your schedule is genuinely full of meaningful pursuits, you won't have the bandwidth to obsess over her every text or reaction. Ironically, that's often when a woman's respect and attraction spike. She recognizes your self-esteem isn't tethered to her behavior. She'll make more effort to keep up with you and fit into your exciting life, rather than expecting you to revolve around hers. Strength versus arrogance. Confidence is a quiet, unwavering belief in yourself, while arrogance is an insecure need to prove superiority. Women respect quiet strength far more than empty boasting. True strength emerges in how you handle adversity, conflict, or even success. You don't need to trumpet your accomplishments or demean others to feel important. Your actions speak for themselves. Being strong also involves respecting other people's boundaries. Arrogance typically tramples those boundaries. It's a flimsy facade that cracks under real pressure. A genuinely confident man doesn't have to dominate every conversation or room. He's secure enough to let others shine. That balanced self-assuredness draws people in rather than pushing them away. Learn to listen more than you speak. When she talks, offer your full attention, but maintain your sense of self. You're not hanging on her every word out of desperation. You genuinely care about what she has to say. That calm focus conveys a composure arrogance can never achieve. Crucially, stay open to growth. Arrogant men think they know it all. Strong men recognize there's always room for improvement, whether in relationships, career, or personal development. Accepting constructive feedback and adapting when needed demonstrates maturity, and maturity demands respect. Aim for genuine self-knowledge, not bluster. That is the kind of man she can look up to and stay attracted to in the long run. If you're making these mistakes, the fix starts with you. Reclaim your focus, set your boundaries, and ditch the desperation. Women respect men who respect themselves first, and that respect is earned, never chased. Ready to dive deeper? Smash that subscribe button and watch the next video on your screen to understand how disrespect is killing your relationship. Master these principles and you'll never again find yourself begging for her respect. She'll be fighting to earn yours. Start now and change everything today.